Dave.
Welcome, Dave.
Hey Lisa, thanks for
Hey, Lisa. Thanks for having me.
having me. I'm really excited to talk about
I'm really excited to talk about this
this because I truly believe that nature
because I truly believe that nature
can change our lives for the better.
can change our lives for the better.
So, Dave, let's start with the big question.
So, Dave, let's start with a big question.
How can spending time in nature actually. Dave, let's start with the big question. How can spending time in nature
How can spending time in nature
actually change someone's life?
actually change someone's life?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
First of all,
First of all, nature is incredibly good for our mental health.
nature is incredibly good for our mental health. Have you ever felt stressed or anxious and then
Have you ever felt stressed or anxious
have you ever felt stressed or anxious and then you took a short walk outside and suddenly
and then you took a short walk outside and suddenly
you felt calmer?
you feel calmer?
Oh, yes. It happens all the time.
Oh, yes, it happens all the time.
Sometimes when I feel overwhelmed with work,
Sometimes when I feel overwhelmed with work,
I just go outside for 5 minutes,
I just go outside for 5 minutes,
breathe some fresh air, and it makes a big difference.
breathe some fresh air, and it makes a difference.
Exactly. Studies have shown that spending time in nature reduces
Exactly. Studies have shown that spending time in nature reduces stress,
stress, lowers blood pressure, and improves mood.
lowers blood pressure, and improves mood.
Being around trees, rivers, and
Being around trees, rivers,
fresh air actually helps your
and fresh air actually helps your brain release serotonin
brain release serotonin
and dopamine,
which are chemicals that make you feel happy.
which are chemicals that make you feel happy.
That's so interesting.
That's so interesting.
So, it's like a natural medicine for our minds.
So, it is like a natural medicine for our minds.
Exactly. And it's not just mental health,
Exactly. And it's not just mental health.
it's physical health too.
It's physical health too.
Walking in nature is a great way to get exercise
Walking in nature is a great way to get exercise
without feeling like you're working out.
without feeling like you're working out.
You don't have to go to the gym.
You don't have to go to the gym.
Just walking in a park can help you stay fit.
Just walking in the park can help you stay fit.
That's a good point. Plus,
That's a good point.
it's free. No gym membership needed.
Plus, it's free, not gym membership needed.
Exactly. Another benefit is better focus and creativity.
Exactly. Another benefit is better focus and creativity.
Have you ever noticed that after spending time outside,
Have you ever noticed that after spending time outside,
you suddenly have new ideas or solutions to problems?
you suddenly have new ideas or solutions to problems?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Sometimes when I have writer's block,
Sometimes when I have writer's block,
I take a walk,
I take a
and
walk,
suddenly, my brain starts working again.
and suddenly my brain starts working again.
That's the power of nature.
That's a power of nature.
Research shows that people who spend time outside
Research shows that people who spend time outside
are more creative and productive.
are more creative and productive.
In fact, big companies like
In fact, big companies like
Google and
Apple
encourage employees to take breaks outside
encourage employers to take breaks outside
for this reason.
for this reason.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, nature helps with stress,
So, nature helps with stress,
physical health, and creativity.
physical health, and creativity.
What about social benefits?
What about social benefits?
Great question.
Great question.
Nature brings people together.
Nature brings people together.
Think about it. People love hiking with friends,
Think about it. People love hiking with friends,
having picnics, or playing sports in the park.
having picnics, or playing sport in the park.
It's a great way to connect with family and friends
Is a great way to connect with family and friends
without distractions like phones and TV.
without distractions like phones and TVs.
That's so true.
That's so true.
Some of my best childhood memories are from family picnics.
Some of my best childhood memories are from family
Picnics in the
park.
park.
And let's not forget about
And let's not forget about sleep.
sleep. Many people struggle with sleep problems,
Many people struggle with problems,
but spending time outside,
but spending time outside,
especially in natural light, helps. Let's not forget about sleep. Many people struggle with sleep problems, but spending time outside, especially in natural light,
especially in natural light,
helps regulate your body's internal clock.
helps regularly your body's internal clock.
It improves sleep quality
It improves sleep quality
and helps you feel more rested.
and helps you feel more rested.
That makes sense. I've noticed that after a day outside,
That makes sense. I have noticed that after a day outside,
I sleep much better.
I sleep much better.
Right. And another thing,
Right? And another thing,
spending time in nature helps
spending time in nature
us feel more connected to the world around us.
helps us feel more connected to the world around us.
When we appreciate the beauty of a sunset,
When we appreciate the beauty of a sunset,
listen to the sound of waves,
listen to the sound of waves,
or watch animals in their natural habitat,
or watch animals in their natural habitat,
it reminds us that we are part of something bigger.
it reminds us that we are part of something bigger.
That's such a beautiful perspective.
That's such a beautiful perspective.
It's easy to feel disconnected when we're. That's such a beautiful perspective. It's easy to feel disconnected
It's easy to feel disconnected
when we're stuck in the digital world all day.
when we are stuck in the digital world all day.
Exactly. That's why activities like gardening,
Exactly. That's why activities like gardening,
bird watching, or
bird watching,
just sitting outside and watching the clouds
or just sitting outside and watching the clouds
can be so rewarding. They bring a sense of peace
can be so rewarding. They bring a sense of peace
and connection to something greater than ourselves.
and connection to something greater than ourselves.
I love that. But let's talk about another issue.
I love that. But let's talking about another issue.
Many people say they don't have time to spend outside.
Many people say that they don't have time to spend outside.
What would you say to them?
What would you say to them?
That's a great point.
That's a great point.
We often think we need a whole day to enjoy nature,
We often think we need a whole day to enjoy nature.
but even small moments can make a difference.
But even small moments can make a difference.
For example, drinking your morning coffee outside
For example, drinking your morning coffee outside
instead of in front of a screen,
instead of in front of a screen,
walking instead of driving short distances,
walking instead of driving short distance,
or even keeping a small plant at your desk
or even keeping a small plant of your desk
can bring nature into your life.
can bring nature into your life.
That's such practical advice.
That's such practical advice.
So even if we have busy schedules, we
So even if we have busy schedules,
can still get the benefits of nature in small ways.
we can still get the benefits of nature in small ways.
Exactly. And if you want to go further,
Exactly. And if you want to go further,
try forest bathing,
try forest bathing,
a Japanese practice called Shinrin Yoku.
a Japanese practice called Shinrin Yoku.
It means simply being in the presence of trees,
It means simply being in the presence of trees,
absorbing the natural atmosphere.
absorbing the natural atmosphere.
Studies show it reduces stress
Studies show it reduces stress
and boosts the immune system.
and boosts the immune system.
Wow, that sounds so relaxing.
Wow, that sounds so relaxing.
I need to try that.
I need to try that.
You absolutely should.
You absolutely should.
And let's not forget that nature teaches us patience
And let's not forget that nature teaches us patience
and mindfulness.
and mindfulness.
When you plant a seed, you don't see results immediately.
When you plant a seed, you don't see result immediately.
But over time, with care and attention,
But over time, with care and attention,
it grows. It's a great lesson for life.
it grows. It's a great lesson for life.
Good things take time.
Good things take time.
That's such a great metaphor.
That's such a great metaphor.
Nature really has so much wisdom to offer.
Nature really has so much wisdom to offer.